Hi class, good to see you again and welcome back. Well, today I'm just going to briefly go over, not in a complicated way but a very simplistic way, how to make an essay. So you've got an essay due soon. What are the main points that you need to include in your essay? So let's start right from the beginning. The first thing you need always is an introduction in the beginning, right? Always have an introduction in the beginning. And in the introduction, you are going to be telling the reader what your essay is all about, right? So don't forget to do that in your introduction. You want to tell the reader what your essay is about and in which order you are going to answer the question of the essay. So that's in your introduction. A good tip for you here in your introduction is always start with a hook sentence. So remember, hook sentence, you want to drag the reader into your essay, right? Kind of like fishing. You're going to catch that fish, right? You want to grab the reader's attention. So always start with an opening sentence that's very catching, very interesting. It can be a statistic or it can be a question even, right? So don't forget to do that in your introduction. And then basically you're just going to tell the reader what your essay is about, okay? And in which order you're going to be answering the essay question. So firstly, I'll be discussing. Secondly, I'll be examining. Maybe thirdly, I'll be exploring, right? So try to remember that format to follow, right? Okay, so don't forget to do your introduction. Don't just start writing straight away, right? Introduction, okay. First impressions count, remember, right? It's like when you meet someone for the first time, you always get a good impression about that person, right? Or you may get a bad impression about that person. It sticks with you, it stays with you, right? So you want to make a good impression right in the beginning of your essay. So take time to write your introduction. Think about it first, right? Yeah. Next thing is your main body. What do I mean by the main body? Well, my main body, right? This is my introduction. This is my main body. So this is where you're going to develop your essay. You're going to be answering the essay question. This is where you're going to be expressing your opinion, right? Answering the question. So for example, if your essay is on social media, you can say, in this below paragraph, I'll be discussing the advantages of social media. Okay, then you have another paragraph. In this paragraph, I'm going to be discussing the disadvantages of social media, right? So that's where you're going to develop your argument, okay? What you want to say is in your main body, right? Which is below your introduction, right? Always remember to write in paragraphs as well. Now, typically speaking, your main body, okay, you'd always start with a topic sentence for each paragraph. Your topic sentence is a sentence which tells the reader what your paragraph is going to be about. So let's see, for example, you could say, in this below paragraph, I'll be discussing the advantages of social media, okay, such as how it enables people to stay in contact with each other throughout this world. Okay, and then you'll start talking about that. So it gives the reader a firm understanding, okay, I know what's coming next in this paragraph. Okay, and that's how you develop your main body. Remember, your main body, right, is where all the good stuff is. It's where you're using examples to back up what you believe in order to answer the essay question. So if you think social media is a good thing, not a bad thing, you're going to use as many examples as possible why social media is a good thing, right? Okay, so that will be developed in your main body. Don't forget to write in paragraphs as well, okay? Last thing would be the conclusion, right? That conclusion is the last thing. Don't just finish your essay, right? You need to make a conclusion, right? And the conclusion, in a nutshell, is just simply summarizing your main points that you've made throughout your essay. You're summarizing all the points, the key information that you mentioned in your essay. You're not bringing in new information, just summary of what you've been discussing in your essay. Don't forget to include a conclusion. sometimes it's very easy to forget a conclusion, right? Especially when you're, wow, running out of time, right? Okay, talking about time, I hope these tips have helped you. Take care and best of luck in your essay writing. See you later.